Hello, family, and welcome back to another episode of Oh to Behold with your girl Camille Young. Look, I've been having Get Up on almost every week. It's just a celebratory time of the year for Oh to Behold for the world as we go into celebrating Christmas. Okay, we are celebrating Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. To all of my holy rollers, I hope you all are getting ready to prepare for Christmas, which falls on a Sunday this year. So that makes me even more excited about showing up for church on Sunday morning, honey, because Jesus is the reason for the season. Yeah. Y'all know that song. Yes, Jesus is the reason for the season. So being able to go to church and worship on Christmas Sunday morning, it's just exciting. You know, I'm excited about that. To my new viewers, thank you so much for being here on today. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you hadn't already. Hit that red button, subscribe. Subscribe to our channel so that you can be a part of the Holy Roller family, okay? Thank you so much. Those who have purchased books in preparation for the Christmas season, thank you. I appreciate you so very much. Books are still on sale. And they are selling, okay? You get 35% off if you go and use the coupon code when you go on my website at www.otobehold.com, okay? I'll have that down in the comments. All right, well, I'm not going to hold you long. You see I got my little Santa Claus hat on and my little ugly Christmas sweater. It ain't so ugly, but it's all right. But I wanted to be festive today because, you know, we're preparing, as I said already, for Christmas. And, you know, it's not about any of this. But this is just some of the things that we do to hype up the Christmas cheer, you know, as we celebrate Christmas. But we know that Jesus truly is the reason for the season. And I hope that, you know, those of you who are believers, you are putting that on the forefront of what Christmas is about, as you maybe share with friends, as you may share with family members, especially your children. You know, a lot of times today's topic, we're talking about Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays. And don't get me wrong, I'm not being legalistic about it, you know, because I'll still say Happy Holidays, but I am trying to be more intentional around saying Merry Christmas. All right, versus Happy Holidays. And again, it's not to be offensive, but I'm a believer. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I'm celebrating Christmas because this is the day that we have set aside. We know Jesus probably wasn't born in December, all that. You know, I don't get caught up in all of that. I'm just glad he was born. Can I get a witness? Anybody else happy he was born? All right. But this is the date that we set aside to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, being the Savior of the world. And again, you know, in Easter time, we celebrate his burial, death and burial, crucifixion, death and burial, and resurrection. And so, but this is the time of the year where we celebrate Christmas. So I am so intentional and more intentional around saying Merry Christmas to people when you know, when I'm in the store or wherever I am or with my colleagues. I just say Merry Christmas versus Happy Holidays. And I also, you know, like I said, because we celebrate Jesus Christ and his birth, you know, Jesus said, and it says in the Bible that he came to serve. All right. And something that my family, it's been a tradition that we've done for several years. And of course, due to the pandemic, we weren't able to do it for a couple years. But this year we are back serving on Christmas Day. And something that we do is we go to, and this year we're going to an elderly home to take gifts to the people who are there. And can you believe there are people who don't get visitors for Christmas? Nobody comes to pick them up from that location. And so we've chosen to go to those people to minister to them. And what we do is we sing Christmas carols. We read to them the Christmas story, the birth of Jesus Christ. And we take them little gifts with gift bags that have items in there, such as like Vaseline, socks, chapstick, baby wipes, those types of things that they can use, while they're there in that facility. But to bring a little Christmas cheer to them, because it has to be a sad feeling to see, they be getting old. It is a blessing, but when you don't have loved ones, people may be checking in on you regularly, and especially on the holidays, you are still stuck there in the facility. We want to bring a little cheer to them during that time, because again, the holidays are not always easy for everybody. And this is a location that we've chosen to go to minister. We're putting tracts in there because just because you people have grown old doesn't mean they've heard about Jesus or have even been given the opportunity to accept Christ as their personal Savior. And I'm sure we will give an invitation. My brother Corey, he reads the story to him, and maybe we will give an invitation for someone to accept Christ, which is the greatest gift that can be given on Christmas Day, is someone accepting Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. But we'll be putting a track in there, so that they are able to read it later, and maybe they will accept at another time for those who may not know him. But my question to you, what are you doing for Christmas? Is it all about you receiving gifts, or is it all about making sure your kids have gifts and your family have what they need? Consider, is there something else that you could do to better celebrate Christmas? And again, we're going to have our time of exchanging gifts and having a good time and enjoying one another, but we have chosen to do Christmas Day. And this is not to brag. I'm not bragging to you, because we were doing this before I even came on YouTube, so this is something we've been doing. But I'm hoping that me sharing this will inspire you to maybe consider doing something during the Christmas season to be a blessing to someone, to serve someone else. And we're doing it under the umbrella of the foundation that we have for our parents, the Ben and Lenny Young Foundation. And so we are able to do that under that umbrella, as well as provide other types of gifts to others, boxes and all of that as well. So, again, this is just to hopefully inspire you. We want to be inspirational in sharing, the things that we're doing in the community. And hopefully it'll catch on, because I know there are other people doing things. Absolutely, absolutely. And it doesn't always have to be Christmas, but since it is Christmas, and this is when we've chosen to go out and into the community, maybe this will inspire you and your family to maybe do something during the Christmas season if you aren't already doing something. Okay. All right. And again, I want to encourage you to say Merry Christmas. All right. Merry Christmas versus Happy Holidays. If you slip up and say Happy Holidays, that's fine. But I just want to encourage you. As I said, I'm being intentional around saying Merry Christmas. And I want to wish each and every one of you a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. All right. Be with friends, be with family. If you don't have friends or family, well, if you don't have family, hopefully you got friends. But if you don't have family, get around some friends, okay? Get around and do some things. Don't isolate yourself during this time. Don't allow yourself to become depressed or anything. Find people that you can maybe be around or join, or like I said, but I've said on other videos where I'm sure there are shelters, there are places where you can go that would love for people to come in and maybe be of assistance for you to volunteer and do something. Okay, so don't allow yourself to be sad and depressed during this time, because I know it can be difficult. It can be, and I'm not saying that you can't be sad, but don't stay there. That's what I'm gonna say. Especially if it's a anniversary or the first time without a loved one, that type of thing. I get it. Trust me, been through this many, many years, not having loved ones during the holidays, and that first time can be the hardest time. But I want to encourage you, don't get stuck there. Don't get stuck there. Try to allow people to love on you and be around people during this time. so that you can try to celebrate so maybe even celebrating your loved one, even in them not being there, or whatever it is that may have you down and out. A breakup possibly may have you down, but it's okay. All right, it's okay. You can move on. You can live on. Life does go on, and you will get better. You will feel better over time. Trust me, I'm a living testament of it. Okay, I'm a living testament of it all. So I just want to encourage you again to say Merry Christmas versus Happy Holidays, as well as think about something that you can do to serve during the holiday season, during the Christmas season. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, y'all. I got some food I'm trying to prepare and get ready for, because I'm gonna cook a little something. I'm gonna eat a little something on that. You know what I mean? Yes. So I'm gonna get on out of here and allow you to get with your family and do whatever it is you're gonna do in preparation for Christmas. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, God bless. Merry Christmas.